I've been in traffic longer than they were in space. There's been Uber rides that have taken me so fucking long to get to work. I'm like, damn, I left at 6. I'm late.
I've been stuck between 125th and 59th Street.
Longer than they've been
on the A or the D train. Longer than they were in space, bro. For real. That ass, bro. You know what's crazy, though? Technically, we're in space, though. Because they didn't break the, like, above Earth atmosphere.
You see, that's booty. That's booty.
Yeah.
That's a space light.
Yeah.
Diet space. You can't run from the corny.
Nah.
The corny is there forever.
Yeah.
Like, it's a part of who you are.
Yes.
It's growth.
Yeah.
You get through the corny. I hate people who think or act like they were cool from the very beginning, like always. Like, you just always did it right.
Yeah.
Like, no, you didn't. We all had that. We all had the moments.
Yeah, people are just too cool for school at the end of the day.
Yeah.
They get into certain things and shit.
Yeah, no, that's type cheesy. Everybody had their corny moments, man.
Yeah, you know what's a corny trait? Using the dislike button. Yo, keep it a buck. How many times in your life?
On what platform? Like, on...
Dogs, any platform. I don't got time to be...
Well, I don't know. Is it on many I know it's on YouTube. Is it on many platforms, dislike?
I think it's only on YouTube, right?
Oh, okay, right. All right, so that's, yeah.
Or is it on anything else?
I guess I'm disconnected a little bit.
Yeah. I don't even look for it. That's how oblivious I am
man.
to the dislike button,
that
bro.
That shit's corny. Every time I see a video go up that I put up, and I'm like, 99.2. Motherfuckers disliking my shit. Like, who's that one or two people I'm sure they just dislike me in general. Oh, this fucking guy again.
Fuck him.
Fuck this white-faced ghost freaking bum. I want to watch this dude monotonely talk about true crime.
Yeah. But, yo, using the dislike button, like, because they compile videos when you like something, right? Like, it's like in a place. Do they do the dislike?
Where, like the dislike folder?
Yeah.
That would be pretty funny.
Just everything you
Somebody got to see that shit like, whoa, this guy's unpopular.
Yeah.
Motherfucker uploaded a video, shit got 1,000 dislikes. Like, that's a lot.
Is there anybody that gets more dislikes than likes? That's happening.
No, there's a lot of people who get shit like that. Yeah, there's trailers to movies that drop all the time. And they got like they get more dislikes than likes.
Wow.
And that says a lot about how people feel about whatever they just watched.
I guess it's a good poll, somewhat, you know? It is people from their homes going.
Yeah. I mean, but most times, man, I'm watching some shit on YouTube. I'm not trying to, like, I don't care enough to really be in nobody's comments, like, explaining why the shit is whack or why I don't like it. I'm just not going to fucking go back to the channel.
Yeah.
Like, it's just a regular thing. It's not, and here's the thing, as a creator, I'm sure you see it with this channel. I see it over in Evil Intentions. If you defend it, like, yo, just don't like the channel, people think you're taking it personal. Like, oh, well, you should be able to take criticism. It's like, I'm taking criticism. I'm just telling you, I'm giving you advice, motherfucker. You sound stressed.
Yeah.
Like, you don't have to be here. I can't control who the fuck stays on my channel watching me. Like, you trying to tell me you just watching my whack ass video, listening to my whack ass voice, and just sitting through the whole shit upset?
Yeah, just angry.
Like, what the fuck?
Like, yo, it's free, and you could just skip, bro.
Yeah, like you paying me attention. That's about it.
It's not that much.
And if not,
trouble.
then fuck it, leave it. Like, I've never been the one to go in nobody's shit and start talking.
Yeah, I would never. And like, don't get me wrong. There's times where I see something that I won't like.
Yeah. And
then I'm like, yo, man, if I saw a button that I could hit a different platform, maybe I'd dislike it because it's just like lame shit.
Yeah.
Like, yo, dude, I hate seeing people go to other countries and fucking with people in their countries.
Oh yeah, nah, shit like that is just, you see that,
bro. Shit, or talking shit about their food, and it's always some fucking cornball, bro.
Yeah.
Going like and just like talking down on a place.
See, those channels everybody should dislike.
Yeah.
That's some shit I would dislike.
That's some shit, and even then I go, man, I just stay away. I'm like, yo, fuck this.
Yeah, I mean, my algorithm don't even pick that kind of corny shit up. What I end up getting is the people who are commentating on that kind of shit.
Yeah.
So I follow creators who like watch the video of that happening and be like, give their take on it, and even that shit sometimes is a little bit much. Because it's like, yo, the incident was like a 5-minute long video. Here goes your fucking 30-minute take on this shit. Like, no, I don't want to see you talk about this shit for that long, man. Like, fuck all this. Like, I feel like the best way to get those channels to just be irrelevant is to just not pay them any attention.
Yeah.
That's it.
But like, I guess like even now, any traction, it's like any attention is good attention now almost.
Yeah.
Like, it is not like quality, you know?
Yeah, nah, it's been that way. Oh, I guess in show business, it's always been that way. And I mean, I'm not saying that being a content creator is like you're in show business. I'm saying like anything that gets popular or goes viral or anything that gains the attention of many people at once could be considered something where, you know, it's kind of like the negative attention. You see it all the time. TikTok, Instagram.
Yeah, it's everywhere.
The negative attention does nothing but get numbers up. Even if it's temporary, that should be making people, like, especially when these people, let's say you're in the middle of a drama and you end up putting your page private or something, people are flooding your page now with friend requests all of a sudden and, like, requests to follow you. And, yeah, on a certain level, it does, but, like, the internet's such a weird, fuckity place right now. That, like, the worst of the worst blow up.
Dude, all the time, bro.
Yeah.
But like, there's something particular that gets me fucking pissed off. People going other places and acting a fucking fool.
Yeah,
bro.
no, that's corny.
Respect the place, bro.
Yeah, like you look mad ignorant.
Dude, just lame. Like,
shit's corny.
Yeah, there's some creator that's fucking. I don't know the motherfucker's name.
Even though we did, we wouldn't say it. Fuck
yeah,
that.
that's true. Yeah, but yeah, some motherfuckers doing time in the Philippines for just
I know who you're talking about. I'm
doing dumb shit, bro.
Yeah,
I'm like, what are you
doing? Goofy cartoon character shit.
But it's not even
and
funny.
he's like a grown ass man too. And
yeah,
he's trying to do shit that's catering to like the age bracket of like 11 to 16 and shit, like real corny.
Nah, yo, I don't think even them motherfuckers find that.
Nah, he has a following. Like, it's crazy how people try to hold on to something, though. Like, he was probably bigger years ago, that creator. And now he's just, like, trying to stay relevant doing stupid shit like that. And, I mean, he probably has a whole fan base of people trying to egg him on. And like, but he's one of them cornballs that I don't pay attention to at all.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Next thing you know, it's like there's another fucking 10 dudes just like him doing the same exact shit, you know?
Bro, it's like, it's so fucking embarrassing and ignorant, bro.
Yeah, that shit is whack.
And then, yo, even like flirting with getting locked up abroad. Are you fucking stupid?
Yeah, they stay doing shit like that. Creators love testing those waters for some
reason.
I
do not want to test the fucking waters, bro.
Hell no.
I don't want to be at any of those prisons. I don't want to get locked up here.
Hell no. I don't want to be in no place where I'm the fucking dude that don't know the language at all, and I gotta like shit in a bucket in the middle of a cell.
Yeah.
Surrounded by like 40 people. I'm not.
And you know, at least maybe like 8 to like 16 know how to really fight, bro. You know, you're dealing with like
dealing with some real shit.
Yeah, and like they're gonna you get tested in American jails.
Yeah.
You're gonna get pressed.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I wouldn't expect any less anywhere.
Yeah, nah, I would think that's my life right there. Like I'm going down.
Yeah.
Like look, I gotta go down swinging, son.
Yeah.
Like I'm not to experience that over some fucking corny ass public pranks, like being disrespectful to public property and all that type of shit. That shit is corny, man.
That shit is dislike button, bro.
Yeah, dislike them fucking scrubs.
Dislike button, bro.
That shit is corny. It's like no talent and no fucking no, what's the word I'm looking for? Like no
pizzazz.
I don't know. No pizzazz, I guess.
Yeah. Does that even make sense? I don't think that makes sense.
No effort.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yes.
No effort.
It's little.
Like very, very low effort.
And yeah, I'm not the harbinger of funny.
Yeah, no.
I'm not, you know? But listen, that shit is trash. Yeah. And if you go somewhere, if you're going to do pranks or something, you might be able to do something that's funny and innocent.
Yeah.
Maybe, but I'm still not flirting with that.
Yeah.
Abroad.
That you're not doing, bro. I wouldn't do that shit in the Bronx. I wouldn't flirt with danger in another borough.
That's true.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, why would you do that anyway? Like, there's an unwritten rule in every borough's book of fucking rules.
Yeah.
And it's like, yo, you go any other hood or you visit any other projects, you better keep your head on a swivel, keep your head low, and be ready for anything, because you could really just get fucked with for being from a different borough.
Yeah, and you might not.
Yeah, you might not.
You might not run into anything.
Might be your
but
day.
You could.
You could. It's
especially
not,
if you acting up.
This is not a guarantee. Let me just say this right now. That is not a guarantee.
But if you acting
like
up,
there are people who white people walk their dogs in the middle of the project parks now with no problem. So
yeah, which is cool.
Yeah, that's fine, but it's a different era.
Yeah.
All right, so it doesn't mean it just is necessarily gonna happen, but the truth is, man, like you can really catch problems depending on where you're from or where you're going or what type of vibe it is that day. Like you just never know. It's just not a chance you want to take.
And imagine you doing shit like you say, even in the BX or fucking East New York, you're yelling in somebody's face.
Yeah.
Like while they're eating food, doing like ignorant
imagine
shit.
That. You bugging.
Imagine doing that on
You got those creators too. You got those fucking cornballs that have done that in New York, like trying to roll up on you want some weed, and it's like a weed. Like a weed they ripped from the ground or some stupid like some senseless airhead shit. You know what I mean? Like that shit's funny like once. And then that shit's supposed to last like a few weeks, and then it's over. Like, you got to move on to the next joke. Nah, it's like 50 creators did the same video, same hood, same type of reactions, scripted bullshit. It's like, you would never really get away with that kind of behavior.
Like, don't even
like, I've seen that shit go very wrong.
Yeah, you shouldn't be tempting that, bro.
I seen that shit go very bro. I've been in certain hood, like, there have been plenty of people who have seen me recording in the street. Who recognize me from the channel. I've been in certain projects recording. I've been in certain, like, in the South Bronx. I've been in Brooklyn. I've been all over the city with my camera, dolo recording. Of course, I'm ready. Like, I understand where I know. Like, we're from here, you know. But, man, there have been times where, like, a fucking crackhead will try to roll up. Hey, man, what you doing? You recording? Yeah, I'm recording, man. Oh, well, you sound like you a cop or something, man. And like now you're about to fight a crackhead.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like, damn, I gotta fight. This is what I'm up against, like some real Streets of Rage shit. You know what I'm saying? Like for no reason. So that's like a problem finding you, but it's like, yo, get the fuck out of here, man. You're not about to go to jail for like busting a crackhead's ass or nothing like that. You're not gonna do that. But there are situations where it's not that. It's like a bunch of fucking... It could be a bunch of dudes who really looking for some static.
Yeah.
You know, you never know.
You just don't want to be the unlucky one.
Yeah, like, you can't get away with that shit, man. And you can't take the kindness of other countries for weakness. Like, they'll fuck with you hard. Like, they'll let you get away with some shit plenty of times in the Philippines. And then when they get you, they're going to try to hold on to that.
I don't even think that president, bro, that dude, like... I think he might have killed people for like drug use.
Nah, did he do something to his own son? Who was it that killed their own son for selling drugs or using drugs?
It might have been him, but I know he's like super strict, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think what is it? Duterte? Duterte. I think.
I don't remember who it was that did that, but I know this shit was a real thing, and I was like, wow, the fuck. So it's like, it looked like they let him get out. Like they're very. I've seen the videos of that dude, and it seemed like they were very. Like lenient, they were letting him rock. Like what the fuck? Like they were kind of thrown off by the whole shit. So it wasn't like they were quick to pounce on him like they would out here. Like out here, you probably get your fucking jaw snapped or some shit. Like they be ODing on people for no reason out here. Like it's fucking crazy. And these dudes will go to different countries wilding out, not knowing, testing the temperature and shit, not knowing really what they're getting themselves into, and then they get locked up and they try to pass that off as content. Like, oh, you got locked up. This shit's crazy. Like, you're a bum, bro.
Bro, flirting.
Like, you got a record.
Like, you flirting with 10 to 20 years over nothing.
Like,
bro.
You got a record because you really wanted a record. You know what I mean? Like, that's mad corny. Like, other people we know, people got records and shit. People been through some real serious shit.
Yeah, and you get caught up.
You don't want that. Like, that shit fucks you up in life sometimes. That's the most random shit will come up over something you didn't even think about, and you're like, fuck. I'm trying to get a city job, motherfucker. Like, this shit fucking me up. Now you paranoid. Like, people don't laugh about that kind of shit. Like, nobody's walking around with a record, man, happy. Like, yo, no, that shit's corny. And these dudes try to pass it off like it's ill. Like, yo, y'all look cornballs, bro. It's just the way it is.
So the dislike button, bro.
That's the dislike portion right there. Shit. All right, man. So moving on, man. Like, I don't know if you've been paying attention to this, but apparently there was some type of report that was released via the CIA
Yeah.
in regards to some, strange activity. Dare I say, UFO activity going back decades, right? So I'm just gonna read the report. Feel like that's the best. Rather than me try to explain it, I'm just gonna read the report. All right.
Yeah, I heard a little bit about it, but
All right.
yeah, pick that up. Let's
All right,
see
all
where
right,
we
all right.
go.
Now, for anybody who hasn't heard the report, you're gonna see it right here. It should be popping up your screen right now. So I'm gonna start right where it says this is regarding a military unit in Siberia, and it involves an attack by a UFO apparently. So I'm gonna start right where it says the file contains. All right, the file contains not only many documentary photographs and drawings, but also testimonies by actual participants in the events. One of the CIA representatives referred to this case as a, quote, horrific picture of revenge on the part of the extraterrestrial creatures, a picture that makes one's blood freeze. According to the KGB materials, a quiet, low-flying spaceship in the shape of a saucer appeared above a military unit that was conducting routine training maneuvers. For unknown reasons, somebody unexpectedly launched a surface-to-air missile and hit the UFO. It fell, it fell to Earth not far away, and 5 short humanoids with large heads and large black eyes emerged from it. It is stated in the testimonies by the 2 soldiers who remained alive that after freeing themselves from the debris, the aliens came close together, and then merged into a single object that... too
We ain't cutting on this one, right?
Yeah.
We're picking back up, guys.
For unknown reasons, somebody unexpectedly launched a surface-to-air missile and hit the UFO. It fell to Earth not far away, and 5 short humanoids with large heads and large black eyes emerged from it. It is stated in the testimonies by the 2 soldiers who remained alive that after freeing themselves from the debris, the aliens came close together and then, quote, merged into a single object that acquired a spherical shape. That object began to buzz and hiss sharply and then became brilliant white. In a few seconds, the sphere grew much bigger and exploded by flaring up with an extremely bright light. At that very instant, 23 soldiers who had watched the phenomenon turned into stone poles. Only 2 soldiers who stood in the shade and were less exposed to the luminous explosion survived. The KGB report goes on to say that the remains of the UFO and the petrified soldiers were transferred to a secret scientific research institution near Moscow. Specialists assume that a source of energy that is still unknown to Earthlings instantly changed the structure of the soldiers' living organisms, having transferred it into a substance whose molecular composition is no different from that of limestone. A CIA representative stated, if the KGB file corresponds to reality, this is an extremely menacing case. The aliens possess such weapons and technology that go beyond all our assumptions. They can stand up for themselves if attacked. And that's on the official CIA website. So, what do we think?
What I think, bro, to me, I don't know. That just sounds like bullshit to me, bro. I wouldn't trust I don't trust right now the way I distrust in government in general, especially coming from the KGB, then to our hands, then to us. I don't know what the fuck is true or not.
Yeah, but, I mean, I just leave it at that. Like, I don't say it's not true, and I don't say it's true. I'm just fucking over the guesses and the games. Yeah. Leave me the fuck alone. Leave me out of it.
Like, dude, that doesn't scare me. What scares me is knowing that if there are extraterrestrials amongst us, bro, their technology would be so far fucking beyond us.
Yeah.
That, of course, they're gonna have weapons. I
mean, yeah,
they probably don't even gotta fucking fuck like.
I feel like at this point, so many people have come forward. Not now. It's been a popular thing in the last few years, like with I think when Trump first became president, there was talks about disclosing info, and before that even. When Obama was in office, and for decades there have been different UFO disclosure projects and different people coming forward with ex-military backgrounds and really no reason to lie, who've come forward and have similar claims and say about things they saw, whatever. At this point, it's clear that there's some weird shit going on. I don't know if it's from another planet or... I mean, there are people who say... that's another thing, the off-road vehicles not of this earth. Like, they're confirming that there's shit that we have here that was not created here. So, either it wasn't... I don't know if this was stuff that crash landed or if it's a
probe.
Or maybe it was something that been here before us. Like something of our... that we're not understanding. There's got to be a missing link somewhere. There's got to be something missing from our history that we're not aware of or not being told. I'm not trying to get into conspiracy world. I'm just being for real. Like, you can't really paint a picture perfectly if you don't got the right, elements. You know what I'm saying? You cannot assume we know it all without knowing crucial parts that might just be, listen, there's one source of energy that, is it a rock? That they're able to source energy from for some reason. Listen, that made it possible to travel light years, or that made it possible to create this type of light or energy. Or, there's so many different possibilities you hear about every day that it's kind of like, is it possible that there's some type of technology or tech that we're not aware of? And is it possible that there's something that's just missing from the picture that would make it all make sense and make all this make sense? And it's just... we're not being told. Who knows?
Yeah, I think, dude, there's definitely fucking the universe. There's 100% life out there.
Yeah.
Right, and I cannot state that enough. The universe is so fucking big. Mm-hmm. It's ridiculous. It's infinite.
Right.
There's other things out there.
Yeah, it's kind of goofy to think that there isn't like.
Yeah, when you look how much life is here. Mm-hmm. Like, I'm talking about from bugs to plants to. From fungi to fucking humans to mammals to everything. Right. The biodiversity on Earth is nuts, bro.
Yeah, it's true. And that's another thing, man. It's kind of like, not to interrupt you. It's just like, I'm tired of fucking, they found life on this planet. Like, I'm not talking about a clump of cells. I want to talk to someone. I want a motherfucker with arms. Nah, I get it.
You gotta fucking appreciate the little things, bro.
But they be trying to front. Life was found out. We thinking a dude sitting there with luggage.
Nah. Nobody ever says that, bro. Nobody ever.
That's what I imagine. Life on Mars is like a group of motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Chilling. Hey,
yo, what up? We here.
You know what I'm saying? Bro. We knew y'all was coming.
Yeah.
Like something like that. I'm not thinking about, they found water.
You want intelligent life.
You
want so-called intelligent life.
Whatever you call it. Because life ain't here that they would call us intelligent life. Like if another planet, another group of people found us, right?
If they found us,
we would be intelligent.
We might be dumb to them.
Well, maybe, but I'm saying you're still able to communicate. We understand one another. Like if that would, I want to find some shit like that.
Yeah, but that's out there. But you're more likely to find
a fucking puddle of water.
Yeah, with fucking microorganisms. Oh. But what if you find, like, they're going to...
water existed here.
They're going to... What's this moon on Jupiter, bro? They're going there soon, right? Mm-hmm. And there could be life... What if you find fishes under that moon? Yeah. Like, that's pretty fucking crazy.
Yeah, if you find some fish, that'd be pretty dope.
Because we haven't found anything.
That's what I'm saying. I'm tired of it.
But you got to start somewhere, you know?
I get it, but we've been started somewhere. Like,
we don't got nothing anywhere else.
We do. We've been hearing about this forever, bro.
we haven't found anything, though.
Roswell motherfuckers seen this shit already. Come on, man. I don't know if it's other tech. I don't know if it's just the military. Like, I would just be very let down if, like, all the claims of UFOs and everything just been regular people. That shit will just kill everything. Think about it.
You want to believe.
The UFO highway in, like, Nevada or whatever, that shit will be garbage after that. They'll call that shit, like, military cop highway.
The whole time it's just, like, it's just guys with kites.
Yeah.
It's, like some cheap shit.
What if it's just them, like, riding around testing new tech? Like, fuck that, man.
A lot of it has been that, though.
I mean, it has.
100%. Like, the drones in New Jersey.
Yeah.
That was 100% just... military shit.
I mean, fuck. But that's the corny shit. Like, I don't get it. Like, what's the real cause of this? Like, y'all testing what? Like I don't understand. Like, maybe it's meant to map system or map the neighborhood or whatever. But it's like, why so secretive? Like, y'all didn't even have an idea. Like, wouldn't they have like a plan to tell you something?
Yeah, they should. But sometimes a lot of these things are like.
But what's
covert.
the point of that? Like, do they just want to see how the public reacts to this kind of shit? Like, all right, look, nobody takes this serious anymore. They won't give a damn about the invasion.
Yeah, that'd be fucking spooky. But you'd imagine, right? Dude, in an infinite universe and infinite possibilities with life, right? You know, they say this is a creepy thing, but I'm veering off from the alien subject. But this is actually crazy because we're in an infinite universe. If you go far enough, you might find another you.
Right.
Which another you could be alien.
You know what? That's crazy, because this just brought back a memory I had. It's very relevant.
Yeah.
Okay? One time I was going to Duane Reade on 14th Street, right? And I go to walk into Duane Reade on 14th Street and swing over you normally have like one door and a little area, then there's a second door to get into the store. On the wall behind the door there was a glass, like a mirror. So when I opened the door, I did not expect the mirror to be there. So I just saw myself. I was so shook.
Like, oh my God.
I was dumb shook. Like, I really felt my heart drop. Like, oh my God, like, there he is.
That's somebody else.
That's the other man. That's the other him. That's the other me. I thought for a second there, like, yo, you came across a dude that looked just like you. And like 2 seconds it hit me. Like, oh, you fucking idiot. And no, I did not drink. I did not smoke anything. I was just a complete, like, I was sober, like, 100%. And I had no idea why I felt that, like, at that moment. So imagine really coming across a version of yourself.
Yeah.
Not a dude that looked kind of like you.
No, you.
But you.
Yeah. Dude, down to everything. Because it's infinite.
Yeah.
Like, the molecular structure, I guess, could be put back together the same way it has been because it's already happened.
You see, trying to have this conversation with people who like never fucking read anything like this is so difficult.
Yo, it's difficult with somebody that does read about it.
No, it is, but motherfuckers
like,
act like motherfuckers are still trying to tell you that the Earth is flat and shit.
Oh, bro.
Like, you can't be on that discussion and talk about this.
Yo, you know why I feel bad for people that think that? Because I'm like, yo, we've learned so much more beyond that idea.
Yeah.
And like, bro, there's mad cool shit going on right now. Like, yo, humans are doing some cool shit. Yeah. Like, yo, it's like, yo, you're really stopping at the Earth, like, it's flat.
Like, that's really old.
Yeah, dude, they figured that shit out hundreds of years ago.
Yeah, like, that's.
I think the first motherfuckers that figured it out was maybe like 1300s, 1400s. Which is like, come on, man.
I know that by the time my ass was born.
Yeah, we knew it was round.
We knew the Earth was round.
It was fucking round.
So
bro.
any motherfucker 30, 40 years my senior should definitely have the same information.
Yo, did you see? Yo, bro, we're in a goofy place, bro. I've been thinking about this shit. So you think about like space flight, right?
Right.
So like, I think her name was Sally Ride. Okay. Sally Ride was like the first female in space. I believe it was in 1983.
Right.
Right. She went up there to deploy communication satellites.
Right.
Which she actually, I don't know what her degree was in, but she did know the engineering part of these communication satellites to deploy them and retrieve a couple of them as well in space.
Right.
Cool, bro. I think 92. What's her name? Mae Jemison, I believe. Dr. Mae Jemison. Right. First African American woman to go to space. Mm-hmm. She was a doctor. She had a degree in chemical engineering. Mm-hmm. Right. Sick. Goes up there, does her thing, becomes a doctor. I think in L.A. 2025. Katy Perry, bro. Yo, notable songs. I Kissed a Girl and Roar, papa.
That's what they took an iPod up there.
Yeah.
Yeah. The tiger.
Yeah.
It's kind of It's kind of whack.
This is ridiculous, bro.
Yeah.
And I all right, cool.
I mean, I honestly see people getting upset at it. It's like a big uproar. I don't care. It doesn't bother me at all. Like what like them going up there, but I just find that shit so funny because I know what's gonna come out of it, and it's all the conspiracy theories, right? Like,
oh, bro, they already think it's fake.
This is absolutely fake. It's a Hollywood production, but then it's funny because you watch the footage, and you give it like it looks fake. I'm not saying that I'm not a conspiracy. Like I don't do that. Like I don't do that. I could listen to something and I'm like, yo, cool. Like that theory's kind of bugged out. But I'm not a conspiracy theorist. Like, I don't sit there really trying to, like, tell people this shit is real, right? But you watch this footage, and I'm like, bro, I'm used to, like, the regular bunk-ass NASA footage when there's any other rocket fucking where you see, like, the camera shifts from the people who are talking about it to the people in the shuttle to the control room.
Yeah.
And the angles is, like, 2 angles. There's one on the ground and one, like, on the side of the shuttle. And the shit takes off and boom. Oh, look, it went into the sky. Like, we've seen this shit a million times.
Yeah.
This shit had, like, PlayStation 5 transition. Like when you're going, when you're navigating in Destiny, like, it reminded me of some shit you see in, like, No Man's Sky.
Yeah.
Like, you're leaving one planet and going to another, and it takes you on, it shows you, like, a loading screen, and that's what you see. And then you end up in another realm.
That shit was just a fucking game.
Like, it just felt mad goofy, and I'm like, but I'm not saying the shit was fake, but I just never seen that. It looked super, like, it looked goofy. It looked fake. Like, I guess there's no other way to say it. It looked fake. Like, one particular part of footage looked fake. And I'm like, even if it wasn't fake, like, I just don't, who cares?
Yeah, I thought it was funny how Jeff Bezos' wife went.
Yeah.
Like she's trying to get away from my man so bad.
And she's like, damn.
I'm just going to go risk everything in space.
We'll just go to space. And then, you know what's funny? The second that they announced this thing with Katy Perry and
Gayle King
and, you know, that Oprah was going to be on site and everything, everybody was on the internet. The TikTokers, everybody was on the internet. Oh, this is going to be another Challenger situation. This is going to be like the Challenger mission, da-da-da. It's like, y'all are really, really like, all right, so that didn't happen, obviously. So what now? Like, y'all are goofy. That's so
They're always
goofy.
looking for the next.
Yeah, like, everybody is at a point where everybody wants to say the most foul, wild shit.
And see it happen.
In hopes that when it happens, they're the first person to have said it. Like, see, I called it. Because then you're going to have some other dipshit on the internet with a huge following. Like, if you know this creator, Chubby Dumpling 449... They actually predicted this. They posted this video 2 months before it happened. Take a look. And now that person is like a prophet. Like, no. Like, I could say somebody's going to get punched in the face in the corner store down the block sometime this summer. I guarantee you it's going to happen.
Yeah.
That'll make me a fucking
That'll
prophet.
make you fucking Nostradamus, bro. Like, you could say anything.
Like, that shit, you could say anything.
And it's probably going to happen.
Yeah, people just hope that shit is like, it just lines up. It ends up working out. Like, yo, it was a fucking normal ass little trip they took.
Yeah. And actually, technically,
bro.
Technically,
he don't taxi, bro. They went upstate. They went upstate for a few minutes and came back down.
Yeah.
Like, why are you making a big deal out of this? They didn't tread the fucking planet or something.
I've taken the one train longer.
Yo, I've been in traffic longer than they were in space. There's been Uber rides that have taken me so fucking long to get to work. I'm like, damn, I left at 6. I'm late.
I've been stuck between 125th and 59th Street.
Longer than they've been
on the A or the D train. Longer than they were in space, bro. For real. That ass, bro. You know what's crazy, though? Technically, we're in space, though. Because they didn't break the, like, above Earth atmosphere.
You see, that's booty. That's booty.
Yeah.
That's a space light.
Yeah.
Diet space.
You get to see, you know, the cusp of it because, you know.
I saw it too on TV.
Yeah.
So what? Gran cosa.
Would you go? I'd go.
I mean, I don't know, man. I don't feel like I'm not that curious. I'd be scared as fuck, honestly.
Would you go skydiving?
Maybe.
I feel like all you doing anything like that, if it's meant to go, it's gonna go, bro.
Nah, it's true, but then I start thinking like, what if it's only meant to go because I made it go?
Then you going.
You get what I'm saying?
Then you going.
Like
you're gonna go because you're going.
Yeah.
I mean, there's certain things you should try to be careful with, but I don't know.
I mean, skydiving is probably hard to be careful with. You're at the mercy of like an instructor.
Yeah.
You just gotta kind of rock with it. At that point, accept it.
And then, dude, there's been people who fell, right? No parachute and survived. They went and they still didn't go. So sometimes if you're meant to go, you gotta go.
But then they go again, right?
Yeah,
like they still go and like do more skydiving. That's crazy, bro. That's a crazy lifestyle.
I'd do it. I would love to fucking go skydiving, bro.
It'd be cool, but I feel like
I wouldn't go bungee jumping.
Huh.
I feel like bungee jumping is more dangerous to me.
Really?
I don't know why, but I know like the rope could like tie, even like break legs and shit. Like you're flirting with more. I guess I'm saying like if I'm gonna go, I'm gonna. Hey.
One of the first foul videos I ever seen.
Let's go.
Yeah, those videos. You're right. Bungee jumping is kind of shitty.
Yeah.
It's a big ass rubber band.
Yo, dude, that shit snaps people's legs and arms. They could tie around. Bro, like even if you know that shit sucks. If I'm gonna have a horrific accident.
Yeah, I don't want it to go down like that, buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I would probably go skydiving, but I would want to. At this point, it's like I feel like I already skipped that part of my life. Like,
nah, dude, there's people that go skydiving like at 90.
At this point, me skydiving is definitely gonna be seen as a midlife crisis. Like everybody's gonna be like, "Yo, you see Jose?"
Nah, bro.
Yo,
I don't think that's
have you spoken to Jose?
I don't think that's a midlife crisis.
Talk to Jose, bro. He's talking about skydiving. He did it once already.
I've been wanting to go for years, but I'm just nobody ever wants to go, bro.
Midlife crisis. You can't be 40 plus trying to skydive. Like you could. I'm not saying you. There's no limit on age.
I think there is a few
I'm just saying that when you start kicking it off, like if I were to kick that off right now, that would look crazy.
Yo, we're gonna go skydiving.
I'm gonna start skydiving
for the show.
It's
bro.
like buying a motorcycle and shit. Like or that, people.
Nah, I think that's different, bro.
Why?
Because skydiving, you're going once. It's like an experience. A motorcycle is like, yo, I'm a different guy now. Like, you don't
think you're a different guy if you skydive a little?
No. I think you just go. That's like a roller coaster, bro. That's like a thrill thing.
Bro, you're definitely way wilder if you skydived versus.
Dude, that's awesome. Like, you wouldn't go skydiving, man? I'm having a young midlife crisis.
I would go skydiving, but I'm just saying people are gonna judge me. Like I know that.
Nah, I think they're gonna go.
People are gonna be like, yo.
They're gonna go, yo.
Yo, háblale a Jose, que he's talking about jumping out of a plane.
Point break here,
my
bro.
mom will be calling you like, oh Mario, you spoken to Joey?
He's going skydiving.
He's going skydiving again.
I can't hear you.
I can't talk him out of it. I don't know what happened. He me mandó una foto over there. He's in the airplane already, Mario. Like I don't know, man. I would love to. I just feel like I got a late ass start on that.
I do get how there's like a gap in between like the meaning of it, because if you go when you're like 16 above, it's like, oh, you know, they're in the September of their years. They're trying to, rock out before they go.
60, I mean, damn, yeah.
But there's people that do it.
It's kind of depressing, yeah. Yeah, no, of course. It's dope. But it's also, like, the way you worded that, like, the September of their life. Like...
That's actually Sinatra.
Yeah, they're getting close.
September of their years. The fourth quarter.
Yeah, nah, it's bad news.
The final count. Speaking of the fourth quarter, New York Knicks, baby.
Oh, man, you nicked out.
New York Knicks. I had to come nicked out, man, because we're gonna win one game, and I'm gonna fucking wild out. That's all I need is one playoff game. I don't give a fuck. People be hating on the Knicks' passion, bro. There's so many haters like, oh, y'all be wilding when y'all win one series. Yeah, we won. What you talking about?
Fuck you expect, my man.
You want me to go?
Want us to be sad?
Yeah, like
yeah, that was a good win, guys.
We'll talk my shit.
Guys, good job.
Yeah.
No, gotta go crazy.
Bro, of course. We could beat the motherfuckers from what's this? Hang Time on NBC. And I'll be hype.
I remember when the Yankees won, bro, like talking about New York teams winning shit. Like, when the Yankees won the World Series several times in the 90s, I remember friends of mine in school who weren't fans of the Yankees just hating. Like, you weren't a fan of the Yankees either.
No,
you didn't hate.
But I didn't hate. It was like, it's New York.
I remember one friend being like, "Oh, you going to that parade? It's crazy. You're gonna have a parade." Like, everybody gets a parade if they win. Like,
you gonna cancel?
Why it gotta be some Yankee shit? Like,
Yo, you don't want hating, bro.
You don't want me to go to the parade? They won the World Series.
Yeah.
And I'm not supposed to go to the parade?
Yeah, dude, hater shit, bro.
Hater shit, yeah.
Bro, they're so upset. But we were playing Detroit, though. Playing the Pistons, right?
Right.
And the Pistons got, like, a young team, bro. And they're, like, I think on average, they're probably a bigger team than us. And, bro, they balling now because they turned around in one season where they're doing with all young dudes. Like, this dude named Cunningham is, like, fucking nice, bro. And, like, it's like they're not the big superstar names.
Right.
But they're down to play. They're going to every fucking possession they go at it and shit.
Right.
So I'm like, everybody's like worried. I'm like, nah, the Knicks are going to outshoot them, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
I doubt we're going to fucking... I think we have a hard challenge in the second round after we get by Detroit. But it's cool. Detroit versus New York, first round. Yeah, that's like gully shit, you know?
Yeah. It's a nice little rivalry right there.
We're not playing fucking... I don't know. It's Tallahassee Demons.
The Tallahassee Timbertrons.
Yeah, we're not fucking playing Detroit Pistons, bro.
Yeah.
So I'm excited about that shit. I hope that shit would be crazy if we win, though.
Winning a championship would be nuts.
New York is waiting for that, man.
New York will go crazy.
New York,
that shit will be in every hip hop song for the next 30 years.
It'll change the culture, bro. This shit will change
you like the Knicks in the Garden.
Yeah.
Like, that shit will be in every bar for the next 40 years.
Yeah.
Whoever the next great New York rapper is, that shit's gonna be in his album.
Yeah, dude, it will be like it really would be for fucking decades, bro.
You'll never stop hearing about it, bro.
That's why I fucks with our point guard, Jalen Brunson. Cause like he's about winning, bro. Like he gave up over $100 million.
Really?
So he could sign better players to try to get a chip. $100 million. I think like $120 million.
Wow.
He said, "Yo,
I would have for sure signed that and left. Keep it a buck.
Been trying to win by myself.
That's for the love of the game, for real. Props to him, because I would have been outie.
Yeah.
I would have had a whole different career by then.
You would have just stopped playing.
I would have just stopped playing basketball. Man. That shit was fire when I was broke. That shit was fire. It was. But now, I'm opening up like a fucking pottery bar and music venue or some shit.
You open up a froyo shop?
Shit, my red mango.
Yeah.
You want some Chex Mix with your soft serve? Fuck.
Yeah. I fucks with, but that whole idea of giving up, bro, that's a lot of money to give up.
Nah, it is.
That's like some
It says a lot about somebody.
Yeah. So I respect it, That's like some New York pride shit, Like, let's go get this chip. I hope we do it, because giving up $120 million for not to get it.
Yo, the people never let that shit go. In 10 years, it'll be like, oh, you should have taken that money. Look at you now.
Nah, he'll be good, bro.
I'm sure he'll be good. I'm just saying, internet is fucked up.
Yeah, they'll definitely be pointing at that. They're already doing it.
Yeah.
Yo, more sports shit, dude. How the vice president, when he was given I forgot what team it was, but their championship, bro.
Yeah.
He straight broke that shit like a sitcom, bro.
You serious? Like, he had one of those, a fumble?
Yeah, like a legit fumble, bro. He fumbled the fucking ball, bro.
What a nerd.
And the whole team is looking at him like, yo, how you really break it, bro? Their national, championship.
You see what I'm saying? Like, certain things just don't belong in the hands of certain people.
Yo, that's definitely not. That shit is a cartoon, though, bro. That shit is Curb Your Enthusiasm type writing, bro. That's why we're in a simulation, bro. We're in a simulation because of shit like that. It's a cartoon, dude.
It's gotta be, right?
We're in a weird fucking self-reflecting cartoon, bro. I feel that way every fucking night.
That type of shit reminds me of, this is why you just gotta keep that, keep certain people away from, you remember when sports was completely separate from, politics and,
where everything was separate, though.
Yeah, everything was separate.
I mean, there was always people that had to break over because of certain things.
Yeah.
And there was always, when I think about sports and politics, the guys that's always in my head is Muhammad Ali.
Right.
Because like he
was like an activist.
He was a real activist, and he also spoke up against the war in Nam. He fucking took jail time and shit. Like, he was really like about it, Yeah. So it's always been like. And even, like, the old boxers, like Jack Johnson and Ray Robinson.
I mean, it was a point in time, too, where there was a lot of segregation and a lot of fucking politics in the sport itself. Favoritism toward, different types of athletes because of the skin color,
Oh, yeah.
Their background. So, yeah, no, that was a point in time that you got to think about how different things could be if it wasn't for moves like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, who knows how different the climate would be when it comes to sports, and what kind of stupid ass games would still be played,
bro. Because like
getting played.
Yeah, I think people look at sports more for like teams,
right?
Like I don't think anybody's looking at like New York Knicks. Like, oh, this guy, he's from Lithuania.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
He's like he's a good.
You represent a city or wherever. Yeah.
Yeah, he's like a good two guard, like boxing and shit. Who doesn't like fight sports? So. These people were, especially boxers, they were able to make such big statements.
Yeah.
With like in politics because, one, they're whipping your ass.
Yeah.
Like
whip that point into you.
Yeah. Like two, the motherfuckers that were doing it like were articulated and doing it with purpose and for a good reason.
You're gonna see shit my way.
Yeah, like
one way or another.
Imagine who fuckers gonna toss out Prime Ali.
Nah, yeah, you can't say nothing to them like. Listen.
When he was speaking facts, bro. You ever look at like Ali talk?
Yeah.
Yo, bro, it's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
His like, just like, it was like he was writing a movie while living, bro.
Yeah.
A lot of times.
He seemed very sure of himself all the time. Never no doubt.
Yeah.
He was a very confident person, and he was like that to the end.
Yeah.
Like it came through in his fucking performance, in his words, anything that he instilled it in his family too. His fucking kids are like that. His daughter, like I know his daughter, who's also a boxer, she's fucking same way. Yeah, she's the same way. Like very fucking strong. Like you know what I mean. Like strong opinions, but very like speaking facts.
Yes, but always backed up by like
strong
real
opinions.
Shit.
I mean, what I mean by strong opinion, not controversial opinions, like opinions that she stands on.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. Like it's something that she carries with her, and you need that in, especially contact sports.
Yeah, dude. Even like you ever seen
motherfuckers ain't trying to get in the ring and catch concussions and CTE and all this shit just to fucking get paid like $10,000 for a fucking purse.
Nah, exactly.
Nah, like
they deserve.
When
my man gladiators.
When my man over here don't even got that big of a following, getting paid like $100,000, like that kind of shit's important. To stand up for people who might get taken advantage of and shit. Like that shit used to happen all the time.
Yeah, those dudes, they changed so much, bro. Speaking of like Ali too, bro. George Foreman passed away.
Yeah, man. Rest in peace, George Foreman.
Yeah. R.I.P. Man. Foreman was fucking another boxer, bro. Yeah. Like you grew up the same way, watching a lot of fight sports and shit.
Yeah.
So like, dude, just like the legend of Foreman, and like I got to see his second half growing up.
Yeah.
When he won the championship again.
Mm-hmm.
He's way older, but like going back and looking at that build up between them and what Foreman was.
Yeah.
And like what Ali was, like people legit thought Foreman was gonna kill him, bro.
Yeah.
And Foreman was going there to kill him.
Yeah.
Like Foreman was, what he was doing to people, bro. What he did to fucking Joe Frazier, he just like, and I don't know, like Foreman, like you hear the thud of his punches.
Yeah.
But they don't look like it's
they
like not going
heavy.
through to you. It's not like going
power,
through.
Though.
It's just like, and it's so. Raw
you see
power.
Some of his knockouts, they don't look that hard. It's just they're perfectly timed and just fucking.
And just he must have Thor's hammer behind them fists, bro. Because you
can find out he had a taser in his glove.
Yeah, because he was just like,
he just knocks motherfuckers out.
And then he would touch people up to the body sometimes. Some of his fights, and I'm like, even when he fought Ali, the first 7 rounds, Ali was just playing with him.
Yeah.
Not meaning that he was just acting.
Yeah.
Because Ali ended up pissing blood for weeks after that.
Yeah.
Like he was fucked up. And the whole time he's like, "That's all you got?" He said inside, he's like,
motherfuckers' kidneys are like, yo, chill.
Yeah. Bro, that's some like that's like one of the coolest build ups, yeah. Other than like Lee Frazier.
Yeah.
Foreman, like, legendary. And then getting that chip again.
Yeah.
When he was way older.
Man, that shit brings back memories. You remember, like, yo, boxing used to be, like, before you had, like, Dazn or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, you had all these apps or, bro, HBO used to be the home of fucking HBO Sports. Like, that was the home of boxing.
Yeah.
That and Showtime just had it. Like, this shit was like a weekend activity. Like, whenever there was a fight card, it was...
Watch it on the hot box, too.
Right, that too. The whole family was over, though, drinking, getting twisted, watching boxing, yelling, going crazy, bro. Like, Puerto Ricans and boxing, that's absolutely... like, absolutely madness. I still got mad at those cassettes.
Yeah.
Like, Pernell.
You actually got them, right?
Yeah, but I have them. Like, my mom recorded a bunch of boxing matches from back in the day.
Yeah, you said Pernell Whitaker, right?
Pernell Whitaker, yeah.
Great.
I have a bunch of tapes. They're fully labeled, too. The year, the fucking... all I gotta do, I could transfer them anytime.
Dude, that was, like, the shit, bro. Like, I love, like, going back and watching some fights now.
Yeah.
Bro, they're just... You could watch so many classics, bro.
Yeah.
And classics that... Sometimes you miss a classic, bro. That might have happened, like a couple months ago, bro. Mm-hmm. You missed like like, yo, shit, I didn't even know about this fight at super featherweight. It's like for the WBC belt, which you don't get to see all the time. And you go watch it and you're like, what the fuck?
Like,
these motherfuckers were
battling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a real war. And you're like, dude, there's so many good up and coming boxers right now.
Yeah.
Like, dude, Shushu Carrington is nice. Abdullah Mason. Cepeda is nice, bro. These young cats are gonna be like stars.
I feel like I'll go on Instagram and I'll see like mad young dudes out of New York City just fucking making mad moves in boxing. I'm like, damn, yo.
Edgar Berlanga, even though a lot of motherfuckers don't like him, he's a Puerto Rican cat that fought Canelo.
Yeah.
His second to last fight. He did fight. They were making fun of him, bro, because they say he fought an Uber driver. This last guy, and yo, it's fucked up because the guy that he did fight, like, apparently he was away from boxing for a while. He was like overweight, like he hadn't been training that much. You go, yo, it was like throwing me in there, bro. Like, yeah, it's like I shouldn't be in there trying to box somebody that just fought Canelo.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You know?
Yeah, I mean, we know people who train and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You know, there's people who train, do boxing. I'm like, bro, like, it's great to know. I just know I'm not fighting no fucking boxers,
bro.
Like, fair. Like, you got lethal weapons right there.
Yeah, dude, those
automatically
guys
taking out a weapon.
The hands that, like, boxers will put on you, bro.
Nah, you get the hands put on you by a boxer.
Apparently, there was, like, a study done about men overestimate their fighting skills by 400%. Yo, you know what's 400%?
That means...
Yo, that's crazy. You think you're 4 times better than you are.
You're 100% gonna get beat up.
Yo, by a guy who knows how to fight, you're gonna get fucking dominated.
Yeah.
Even if he's smaller than you, like, yo, bro, you got no chance, bro. These guys are fucking professionals. Like
you shouldn't be fighting no professionals, dog.
Yeah, like, bro, yo, these guys are ridiculous. The motherfuckers that go into gyms and challenge people.
You're a dummy.
Like, yo, bro, are you out your mind? Like, I fought in the street. You're going to the sensei?
Yeah, like,
you're going to the guy.
Not everybody is Kimbo Slice, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that dude, we were on to Kimbo early.
Yeah, dude.
Early. We were watching those videos way before he hit UFC and all that shit.
It used to be hilarious.
Chill, dog.
When he tried to take a timeout in the fight.
Like, and
Kimbo Slice used to get...
Masvidal came from his camp, right?
Yeah.
So, that's different. Like, somebody who had skills fighting in the street and then went and got the proper training and shifted over.
Yeah.
Because he knew how to... He was conditioned. He was in good enough shape that he knew how to... He could take some punches. So they were like, yo, you'd be a perfect fucking... Yeah, you're already fighting. Might as well do it the right way and, like, get the proper training or whatever.
Become a master.
But for you to think that you're going to go over there and fight somebody who knows how to really just tap your jaw and knock you the fuck out.
Yeah, in multiple ways.
In multiple ways. Like, and it's a street fight. Like, they could kneecap you,
elbow
you, slam you on your fucking neck. Like, bro, I don't want to play Mortal Kombat right now.
Yeah, I don't want to get.
I don't want to get fucked up.
I don't want to
like
lose 2 rounds in a
Yeah,
row.
like I'm good.
Get a fatality done.
I'm good with my record. You
Yeah.
got some L's, you got some W's, but to get embarrassed, that's a whole different thing.
By any pro fighter.
Yeah,
bro.
and then I mean, depending on where you do this, unless you do the shit like in a forest, 9 times out of 10 the shit's on video.
You do that shit at a special kumite.
You know what I'm saying? Even in the woods, somebody's seen that shit.
You're gonna see it.
Phone footage of you getting your fucking ass whooped in the woods.
Couple birds, like yo.
There's no reason why that's not necessary.
Nah.
You don't need to be rolling around fighting nobody. Past a certain age, you just gotta kind of talk about things. Listen, buddy, listen. Let's talk.
Let's agree to disagree.
Let's
Let's agree to disagree, guys.
That's it, man. It's over. Like we don't want to do this. If I ain't doing it professionally, I'm not doing it, bro.
Bro,
leave me alone.
Dude, I don't think there's no possible fucking universe in which I could fight like a super featherweight like Bam Rodriguez or Inoue or some shit and win, bro. And the infinite possibilities of getting scraped, bro.
Yeah, no, that shit. I mean. That shit's never. You've seen those footage, the footage of some of these dudes getting fucked with in public.
Yeah,
that shit never ends right.
And they just like smiling and shit. Like,
yeah, and it'd be like multiple people.
Yeah, I mean they will touch you up, bro.
Even the dude from Sugar Ray was about to wash somebody. Like, you remember that video?
Yeah,
where the guy called him something. He called him a slur or some shit. And he was like, "Say that to my face." I was like, "Oh shit, Mark McGrath looked like he's about to fight."
My man knows jujitsu, bro.
He knew Sugar Ray Jitsu. Shug Jitsu.
You didn't know there's another Sugar Ray? He learned from the Sugar Rays before him. Sugar Ray Leonard taught him how to sing.
Yeah, that's so stupid.
Yo, guys, that's another fucking week. Thank you for fucking joining us. We'll be back with some awesome shit coming up. So please stay tuned. Yeah, we appreciate you. I'm Mario Benitez.
I'm Jose Ortiz. See you guys next week. Later.